Ciao, Bella. I just wanted to hop on real quick and let you know that I'm always thinking of you, right? I really am. Um, I've just taken the last few weeks for some much needed self-care. Listen to your bodies. It's so important, when we feel that burnout happening. Self-care is everything, because if we don't take care of ourselves, if we don't love ourselves properly, how are we going to love anybody else properly? Right? And that's the whole essence of Ciao Bella, is identifying and creating healthy love. And it starts always here first. Okay? So within these last 3 weeks, I've rested, I've relaxed, I've had fun. It's been lovely. I had a birthday. I did a whole bunch of certifications, and now I have all these letters after my name, and it's fantastic. But it's just to let people know that now I'm legit, right? I had it before, but now I have all these letters in addition to the other letters that I had before, just to let folks know that, science is important. And when you're looking for a counselor or a therapist or someone to help you through abusive situations or heartbreak, and you're really, really going through it, I implore you to find someone who is reputable, who has their licenses and certifications. And if you need any help, please reach out. I'm happy to help, guide you in the right direction and find someone that would be a good fit for you, who's also licensed and, has the credentials that are important, right? Because I'll tell you, there's some shady people out there, and I don't want anyone to get swindled, okay? I do see a lot of these narcissistic abuse coaches online, and one thing, there's so many of them. Right now, it's such a hot topic. And one of the things that really bothers me about them is that they're all talking about the narcissist, right? Everybody's still focused on the abuse and the abuser. And what sets our program apart is that we're not focusing on them, right? Because the longer we focus on them, the longer we're not healing. And healing is the essence of our show, right? It's the essence of what I'm here to help you do, is heal. And you can't heal if you're worrying about what someone else is doing, right? So know that people are going to do whatever they've always done. They're not different because you're not together. They're still exactly the same. One thing about abusers and folks who have personality disorders and certain characteristics and traits, one of the things that I do love about them is that they're very predictable. Tremendously. That's why their behaviors follow a pattern. And I'll tell you, I don't trust people as far as I can throw them, but I surely do trust a good pattern. You know why? Because they can't lie. I'm sorry about my dogs. You see them? They're crazy. It's playtime. So in any case, we're going to talk about the stages of healing. And I want you to think about where you are as far as the stages of healing goes. And think about it like a wound, right? Pretend you have a cut or a boo-boo somewhere that's really deep, right? And it's starting to heal. What's going to happen? What steps are you going to take? Right? What if you pull a muscle, you tear a muscle? You have to go to physical therapy. You have to see a doctor. It's uncomfortable. But what's interesting is that the stages of physical healing and the stages of psychological healing have many similarities. So many similarities. And we're going to illustrate them. We're going to talk about them. We're going to learn about them. And I'm going to show you how it's done. We're going to talk about it. It's actually really cool to see the correlations between the physical healing and the emotional / psychological healing too. Because we're just people, right? And there's connections to be made all the time. I hope you're doing well. Please stop thinking about them. When you start thinking about them, picture a stop sign in your brain. You all know what a stop sign looks like. Redirect your thoughts. This takes work. This is not easy. And does time heal all wounds? No, it doesn't. Healing is a job. And you're worth it. For sure. Okay, so make sure you're healing. Make sure you're feeding yourself good things. Physically in your body, right? Because when we eat better, we feel better. Feed yourself good thoughts. Because when we think better, we feel better. Feed yourself good feelings. Because when we feel better, we feel better. Imagine a stop sign in your brain. Redirect your thoughts every time you get a thought about them. Train yourself the way that they trained us. Now you have the power. It was yours all along. Okay? We're going to do some wonderful things. Reach out, please. Contact me. I'm here for you. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, Bella.